Hello and welcome back, it's Shrike here with another D&D video, and today I'm going to talk through a method that I use to make sure that when I'm playing D&D online, my players can still hear the music I want them to. So with the current climate of the world, there's a lot more people playing Dungeons & Dragons online, so I thought I would share my method of how to share music and sound still like you would at the table. But before we get onto that, I just want to let you know that I upload D&D content here on YouTube every Monday and Thursday, so make sure to subscribe if you want to improve your game or take part in any Dungeons & Dragons discussions. And hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. I have tried a few different methods to get my sounds and ambient music across to my people online who I'm playing D&D with, to sort of give it the atmosphere as if you're just at a table. And this one has worked the best for me, and I think it's a method that not many people are using out there, so I thought I would share it with you all. There's some advantages and disadvantages to this method than some of the others, but we'll go through them in the video. So the method that I'm talking about is using a website called Watch Together, which I'll just put up on the screen here, but there is a link to it down in the description below as well. And what this website's designed to do is so that a group of friends can watch YouTube videos all together at the same time, and then they all have controls of volume and pausing and stuff like that. But I've been using this for my D&D music, and it's got some really good benefits. The first one is that it doesn't matter what system you use for communication, if it's Discord, Zoom, Skype or anything else, it will work because all you have to do is send them a link and they just load it in whatever browser they use. And the second one, which I think is a pretty big one, is that everyone has their own individual volume controls. So I've tried playing D&D through Zoom and then sharing my desktop audio to all of my players, but then you have to get the levels of my voice and my desktop audio just right, or some people will struggle to hear you, or the music. The fact that with this method they get their own volume control means that they can all tailor it. If they want it a bit louder than other people, then they can just put it a bit louder or lower, and it doesn't affect the sound for anyone else in the game. The biggest downside to using this method is that you have to use YouTube for your ambient music. So if you use something like Sirenscape or Spotify, you won't be able to use this method, but to help you out, I have put down in the description below some playlists for some D&D music that I use. There's only a few playlists down there, but it should get you started and then you can make your own, and I find that it works perfectly fine. I have the playlist open before the game starts, and then when I want to change the mood and therefore change the music, I just go to the tab that has that music, copy and paste a link into Watch Together, press enter, and then it starts playing. But if you want the flexibility of something like Sirenscape or Arkham Forge, this might not work for you, but if you're using something like Spotify, it might be worth giving this a go to see if it actually works easier for you. So let me actually show you how this website works. So you'll see that the first thing you have to do is create a room, so you just click create a room. The next thing you're going to want to do is get the link to the YouTube video that you want to share, or the music in this case that you want to share, and then you just need to put it right at the top here and then press enter. It will then scroll you down and you'll see the thumbnail of the video that you just put in there. All you have to do is click that and then it will start to play. The next step is to invite your players in here. So you'll see right at the top right here, there is this yellow button that you just have to click and it will give you a link. You just copy the link and then send that to your friends. And then in this bottom bar, you will see all of your players join as this fills up with little icons of people. They will all be able to pause and play it, which can be a bit annoying if you've got annoying players, but hopefully they'll respect that you want them to hear it. And if they don't want to hear it anymore, they can either just exit out or mute it. The sound controls are just in the bottom right of the video here, and when someone changes that, it only changes it for themselves and not for the other players. Another little tip, if you go to this little cog here and then this movie-like icon here, you can change the quality of the video. I suggest everyone puts this to tiny because you're just using the audio and they're not going to be watching the video. You can put this to tiny and it would just mean that if anyone struggles with their laptop speed while they're using something like this, it should help relieve that. And that's pretty much it, it's as easy as that. There's one more thing that I'll let you know. Sometimes if you copy the URL from the top bar to the top of the screen, it might not work. All you have to do is on the video, go to the share button and then get the URL from there. Make sure to give this video a like if you're going to give this a go, or if you found this useful at all, and as I said earlier, subscribe if you want to improve your game or take part in D&D discussions. But until next time, happy gaming.